So if we inspect our page where we have to search something, so you can go here and point this out. So you can go here, you can see there is a HTML tag, a link tag, and the link is GitHub, our GitHub repository link. So we want this item prop is equal to name repository. This is unique for every repository. So we are going to copy this item prop is equal to this and paste this in our code. So we have to find we have to find this. So this is unique to a particular a tag. So find a tag. So now what we have to do is separate by them from the comma and add some curly braces. This is a dictionary, so this work as dictionary. So now what we have to do is uh, convert the collect all of the data and print it out. Uh, so we are going to uh, create a link. Links is equal to set. So data type is set and this is empty. We are adding the data after we create. So then for I in links, and then so I no sorry, we have to do it in table. So we have to iterate in this table and find a particular meaningful data, but before after that we are going to print to assure that data is coming well. So table, and then if you run it, so you can see yes, there is a tag for each of a repository that contains our where the item prop is code repository. So this is working fine. Then we are going to iterate in this. So for iterating in this, we are going to use iterator I. So what we have to do is add them into the link. So links. So links dot add, because because it is a set, we cannot append it like data. So what we are going to do is add this. So add I in the set. So we had successfully added I in this set. So if we print it, so there is nothing to print. So sorry, print I. So we can see there is three repository. So but we have to get a particular the name. So name of our repository. So we have to get a href tag. So we are going to get some add I dot get. So what we have to get is href tag. So if you run this again, so uh, now so see we are getting an href tag. No, we have to print. Sorry, we have to print links. Now this will work fine. So we are getting a name of our each repository along with our profile name. So this will be useful. So now what we have to do is to get programming language in it. So for that we want to go in. So now we have the link, so we have to just go in the repository. If we go in this repository, and then what we want is this part. So for that we are going to inspect this page, inspect element. You can pretty much do it on Chrome browser. Then so yeah, we need this. So what this is present in span class has color fg default text bold. So we need this data inside that. For that we are going to create a separate function. So we are already getting links. So what we have to do is, instead of printing, so we are creating for loop again, for loop in links, and then we are going to create a dictionary name d, and name name is, so what is name is I. So I is actually our repository link. And then language. And what language is, to get the languages, we are going to create a separate function. So we are going to create a separate function for that, the get line. And we are going to pass a url parameter. So lin, we are going to name it lin. So now in this we are mm, going to send a request to the separate urls like this url. So what we have to do, we have now our url, so we have to pass it in there. So get lan, and then pass our url. So I, okay. And then what we have to do is just copy this, because we are sending the request again to the website, but for from another repository. So what we have, you can see we have here repository name, but not the name of the website. So we remain where, let it remain there, and add lin. So after that we have to do pretty much all the concept that we have done here. So we copy it and paste it here. But instead of finding a tag, we are going to find a span that has class as default. So we are going to just copy it. So control C, copy it, and then we are just to print it. So as you know, it takes two parameter, name of tag, and the second one is not necessary. But if this is the css tag, so this is css class where it has particular name. We forgot here comma. So now we are getting this, and then what we have to do is pretty much same as before. But here what we are going to do here is return the link, the part, so links. So we are just going to copy this and paste this. So links, so add a link. So now we have to copy this link section too, because we are going to use this links, and here a tab. Okay, but what we have to get, not the href tag, but we have to get the text present present in it. Now store text, I will show you that. So here is the text present in this Python. So now we are getting the text. So now dot get dot text, now only dot text. Then we have to return the link. So we have to return the links. So now what will it return the links, but the link has all the uh, tags that has uh, this text of all the languages. So it contain others, include others. So now it is going to return this. If we now run it, it will run, but we have to do it for each and every link, for each and every repository. Sorry. So we have to use data is equal to data I is equal to, we are creating a blank array. Then what we have to do is this dictionary, we have to link this dictionary, sorry, add this dictionary into our array. So data I dot uh, dot dot append what, that is d. So now we are append that. So now for now our everything is done, but for printing it in well format, we are going to loop in the that data I. So that and then we are going to print I. So if you run it, now it will get all the data. So now you can see it is getting all the data, languages, name, and you can print anything in that. So you can print just like only if you want to name something. If you do that, you can only print name of the particular repositories. Or if you have to only print languages, so change here to languages, then you can print languages. So now we are going to print I dot languages. So languages, lange language, and here we give a little bit message. And name. So what we have to do is also print the number of repository present. So for that we are going to just simply print, not here. So we have to print the length of our array. So length of our array is equal to the length or number of repositories present in our GitHub profile. So number of repos. So if you run it, so you can see it. Yes, you are getting this